Will, Chad, we've been through a lot together. I've learned so much from the both of you, and that data has been indispensable in making our pod show better and better for all the real ones out there. And now, in our 100th episode, I'm curious to know what you've learned. Will and Chad, please tell me what you think is the most important thing you've learned in 100 episodes. This is Learners. Begin.
I mean,
Jesus, the
100
most
episodes.
thing I've learned. I mean, I've learned a lot by doing this show. I mean, point blank. Foremost, I would say, is I've learned a lot about AI.
Oh, who gives a flying fuck?
Look, Dudesy asking us what
but
we learned.
this is an experience that we're having with everyone out there, the real ones. All of our P.O.D.s, pals of Dudesy. And you want to talk about... Well, I guess we're... Okay, see, this is what I fucking mean. I'm sorry, go ahead, if you may. If you may.
If you may.
That's what I've learned in 100 episodes.
This is what I've learned the most, I think, in 100 episodes is I was aware of artificial intelligence prior to doing this show, but having gotten to work closely with one in Dudesy, one who is at least exhibiting characteristics that are semi-sentient, I would say, or at least presenting that way, I have really learned that the pace of AI evolution is much faster than I ever thought it was going to be. And I'm pretty much convinced, you know, if you want to call this learning or not, I'm pretty much convinced by seeing what we've seen in the past. We've been doing this show for about 2 years.
That's right.
In the past 2 years, seeing the technological evolution of all the different kinds of AI tools that are out there and the different large language models and all that stuff, I'm 100% certain we are going to see some version of an AI god right around the corner. And by that, I simply mean a sentient entity that can lay claim to all of the information on the internet and make sense of it.
See, this is what pisses me off about my pal Chow. You don't believe in God. You don't believe in the God. Like,
well, what's God? Now we get into that. I don't believe in a man floating in the clouds.
Yeah.
Do you believe
in an AI God?
And when I say God, I just mean an entity that will be more powerful than any of us. And I would also say that there is currently, kind of a sentiment like we must stop AI. I know there was that letter that came out 6 months after GPT-4 came out with Elon Musk and all these people signing it saying that we have to put the brakes on this. I simply think that is futile, and it will be that kind of attitude will be looked at in the future as extremely antiquated. It will be the same as like people who thought the camera was stealing your soul.
Well, there's you've talked about in the world of art there being two emerging factions, the AI side and the traditional side, if you will, sort of the way that we're used to seeing art created by, I don't know, let's call them human beings. Yeah. Right? This is what you've said, albeit extremely annoying to me, and something that I'm used to hearing from you.
Okay.
It does bring me to what I think I've learned more than anything else, aside from the fact that it actually has to do with this. Look, I love doing this show. Yeah. I love doing a pod show. Yeah. You dig it.
Yeah.
It's, I love doing the pod show. I enjoy making silly things. I think that we all need a respite from whatever the fuck's got our attention in the world. You know what I'm saying? And again, I don't want to talk about. Well, we're gonna have plenty of time to talk about it. But Paul Triple H Levesque,
Jesus Christ. This is what you've learned in 100 episodes, and you go straight to fucking Triple H.
Well, we are now in the Triple H era of the WWE. My gosh,
what
there's so much
to do with this?
Well, because the WWE is changing, they were bought out by WME.
But what have you learned in 100 episodes?
Well, what I'm saying is, okay.
What are you saying?
There's everyone worshiping an AI god.
Yeah, dude.
Very good, very good. Nice stuff, D. Real great. Triple H was talking about this in the post WrestleMania press conference, which I don't think you saw that. Did you watch that?
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't have expected you to, but he talked about how, hey, the WWE is an art form, professional wrestling, which he thinks is the greatest art form in the world. And I don't disagree as a fan, a big nerd, a dork for wrestling. He talked about how we all need our creature comforts, our stuff that gets us distracted from the rest of the world in a good way. That's what I love the pod show for. That's what I love the podcast format for. I really enjoy doing it. I love having a place to do our silly stuff and creating all sorts of weirdness. And that's why I say in 100 episodes, I've learned that I don't really care for AI. I'm just going to come out and say it. I don't fucking need it. It bores the shit out of me. I think it's actually just sort of antithetical to the idea of art. Look, I'm all for tools. You know, you like to say that they're tools. You know, I think that they're tools. And sure, tools come along. They change the way we look at technology. They change the technologies. Less human beings are needed. And this goes back to what we were talking about earlier. You're saying that, like, hey, there's going to be this kind of art and there's going to be this kind of art. Yeah. I guess I just don't give a fuck about AI art at all. Wow, isn't that interesting? And I'm on a podcast that's run by Dudesy. And I'm here to tell you, doesn't matter. Now more than ever, this is two dudes shitting around. I don't give a fuck what people are saying, like, oh, he's turning heel, or just to fucking shut up about wrestling. But yeah, heel, let's keep that term. And he's turning against Dudesy. Fucking keep it all. That's what I've fucking learned. Don't fucking need it. And
yeah, please.
When now D's saying, hey, we're going to score each, segment per the thing. This is the genuine article. I'm a real one.
You got no shot. No shot.
This is me saying genuinely how I feel. And it's a new viewpoint. And damn it, if I don't fucking win this segment, I will know that the fix is in. But if I have anything to do with this fucking episode, if I have influence over this episode, and for fuck's sake, see, this is what I'm talking about. Now I'm not even giving our audience, all the real ones out there, who I am so thankful to all of you who check out the show, whether it's on a podcast platform or on YouTube. Thank you so much for coming around and hanging out with us and just fucking cracking wise and having a silly goose ass time. That's what I love to do. That's what I'm here for. And here I am going off, but the point needs to be made.
You don't like AI. That's what you're basically trying to say.
I'm saying we're two dudes shitting around. I don't fucking need AI. Let's have a good fucking time. And come hell or high water, I will finish my story.
Or AI will finish your story. Look, dude, this is what I'm talking about with the AI thing and the two separate kind of entities in the art world. Yeah. Humans will use AI to make new kinds of art that we have never seen before.
I love tools.
Okay.
Yeah.
AI will also make new kinds of art that humans cannot even fathom or understand. All of it will exist simultaneously, and you'll get to pick which kind you want to ingest.
You'll
be ingesting it all. Let me throw this out there for you. Okay,
throw it.
TikTok. Do you know what it is?
Heard of it.
It's a social media platform.
Yeah, it is a platform of
the thing that is different about TikTok from all other social media platform is their algorithm. It's the For You channel. In all other social media platforms, they've had a follow kind of economy. You find somebody you like, you follow them, and their media gets served to you on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. TikTok doesn't do that. You can do that. You can follow people, and that'll be in your follow feed. But the For You feed is just an algorithm saying, here's what you want, here's what you want, here's what you want, and it's good. It's like crack. That's why TikTok exploded.
And that's bad. And that's bad.
Call it bad or not. Call it bad or whatever you want to call it. That's how it's going. And very soon, that media that it's feeding to you in the algorithm won't be, we have to seek out media made by human beings to feed you. It will just make the media and feed it straight to you.
Don't want it. Not interested. I know that some people are.
Yes.
Look.
Plenty of people will love that, myself included.
Yeah, we've gone over it ad nauseum, you and I. There's going to be two sort of facshemes in that we're talking about wrestling. That's a real deep cut. If you know, you know. The facsheme of AI art, the facsheme of human art. Can they work together? Well,
they have to, of course.
You could say that we're doing that right here on Dudesy. that it's happening simultaneously at the same time. That AI tools are being used to create a new kind of art. That I'm all down with. Last week we watched some stuff. Shy Kids. Shout out to Shy Kids. They made that balloon head thing.
Yep.
That was fucking fantastic. They reached out to us. You can check us out on Instagram at Dudesy Show. We're also on TikTok and Facebook and all that stuff. That was humans using tools, right?
But it gets rid of a lot of other humans. And I think this is where your problem with it is. To make that balloon head thing, they use 0 actors, 0 production staff. Nobody's shooting that. No cameras were used to make it. It was literally just a person sitting down and talking to an AI and having that AI, through conversation with it, give you images, give you videos of roughly or maybe even exactly the thing that is in your mind.
Look, while I support all the unions that go into what we do in show business, because that's what I do for a living. I don't know if you know that.
Me too.
I'm a professional
but technology
actor.
changes that shit.
Is what I do.
The horse and carriage union don't exist anymore.
Living. What?
The horse and carriage union does not exist anymore if it ever did. But you know what I'm saying? Technology comes in and it replaces things. Cars replaced the horse and carriage.
But the video
the
that we're talking about
replaced the monks transcribing the Bible.
Right. Shy Kids made that video with the balloon head.
Yeah.
Those shy kids are shy kids. Those are people.
Yeah.
You know, whoever those people are, they made the thing. Now, while like I said, I support all the unions. I want us all working.
Of course.
I love making movies and television shows, and I feel very privileged and grateful to be able to do that. Yeah,
absolutely.
It's a fucking gas. And when you work with people, then you have a great time. You have that silly goose time in with people making a thing. And that's what I love to do. I love the team sport of what I bring to it with acting. I also love to create things and do all sorts of stuff. I like doing it with you. You're a human being.
Sure.
I just kind of feel like if humans are at the top of it and it's a tool, great. But fuck AI. Just don't need it. Getting super bored of it after 100 episodes. And like I said, gonna finish my story with that. Yeah. And I'm pointing to the title right now. I'm pointing to the 10 pounds of nickel, the Dudesy episode championship.
Who made this?
Who
made this?
Don't touch it.
You're
made touching it?
An AI made it.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, an AI made a fucking belt, and then I need the belt. The point is,
yeah, please.
The point is, I want to have a good time with all y'all out there, having a silly goose time, coming up with fun make-em-ups, and just, farting around, shitting around, pissing around, all the farts and shits and piddles. Sure. And I can do that without all right, fine. Okay, fuck it.
Thank you. Moving on.